Let me ask you something brutal. If the world tried to break you today, would it succeed? Most people think they're strong, but they crumble at the smallest insult, the smallest setback, the smallest shake in the ground beneath them. Most people don't realize how fragile they are until pressure hits. If you've ever felt controlled by your emotions, by people, by circumstances, then listen carefully. After this video, you will never see yourself or the world the same way again. Drop this in the comments before we start. I refuse to be controlled. And hit subscribe if you're done living like prey. Let's begin. Most people live as slaves, not chained by iron, but by their own reactions. They're slaves to anger, slaves to fear, slaves to every tiny thing that triggers them. Someone says one wrong sentence and their whole day collapses. One inconvenience and they fall apart like wet paper. But there exists a different kind of human, a rare type. A person who commands themselves, and because of that can command everything around them. 500 years ago, one man mapped out the blueprint for this kind of power. His name was Machiavelli. While others wrote fairy tales about morality, he studied raw human behavior like a scientist, carving open the human soul. He watched who survived, he watched who got destroyed, and he wrote down truths that most people still fear to face. Today, you're going to learn them, and after you do, the world will never blindside you again. Number 1, never show your true face. People think power comes from being understood. But Machiavelli knew the opposite. The moment they understand you, they can predict you. And the moment they can predict you, they can control you. That's why the first rule of power is simple. Never give the world a clear picture of who you are. Reveal too much and people will map out your desires. Show your weaknesses and they will weaponize them. Show your strengths and they will try to outshine, imitate, or sabotage you. To rise above the crowd, you must train your eye to cut through masks, charm, and excuses. See motives, not words. See patterns, not promises. See behavior, not intentions. When you see people as they truly are, you stop being the victim of their nature and start becoming the strategist who uses it. Number 3, kill your emotional reactions. The quickest way to lose power is to let people see what controls you. Anger, fear, jealousy, pride. These emotions don't just expose you, they give others a map straight to your weaknesses. Machiavelli knew that rulers fall not because they are weak, but because they react. The world pushes your buttons, people test you, life throws chaos at you. The average person instantly responds, exploding, panicking, defending, explaining, begging, justifying. Every reaction is a confession. The moment you react emotionally, you reveal what you care about, what threatens you, what triggers you, what scares you. And once someone knows that, they can manipulate you with frightening precision. So the path to power is harsh but simple. Kill your reactive self. When someone insults you, stay still. When someone underestimates you, observe. When someone tries to provoke you, don't give them the satisfaction of a visible wound. Silence is control, calm is intimidation, stillness is strategy. You don't rise by being the loudest person in the room. You rise by being the most unreadable. When emotion grabs your throat, breathe and delay your response. A delayed reaction becomes a calculated action, and calculated actions shift the balance of power. People trust those who stay steady. People fear those who can't be emotionally captured. People follow those who cannot be thrown off their center. Master your reactions and you master every interaction. Kill your emotional impulses and you become untouchable. Number 4, fortune favors the prepared. People love to blame fate for their failures. They call it bad luck, wrong timing, unfair circumstances. But Machiavelli knew the truth. Fortune doesn't reward desire, it rewards preparation. You are not defeated by fate. You are defeated by the moments you weren't ready for. Opportunities don't appear out of nowhere. They pass by quietly, disguised as small chances and subtle openings. Most people miss them because they're busy wishing for something bigger. Power belongs to the one who is already prepared when the door cracks open. Preparation is not glamorous. It happens in silence. Late nights, lonely hours, unseen work, private discipline. It's the practice nobody applauds and the consistency nobody appreciates. But when preparation meets opportunity, it looks like luck. The untrained call it fortune. The disciplined call it strategy. Build your skills before you need them. Strengthen your mind before the crisis arrives. Position yourself long before the moment of advantage appears. Because life doesn't warn you when it's about to change. It only gives you a split second, and the unprepared watch it slip through their fingers. The prepared seize it. In a world ruled by chaos and uncertainty, preparation is the closest thing to control we will ever have. It turns randomness into possibility, storms into momentum, and luck into a tool. Your tool, fortune, favors the prepared, not the hopeful. And the one who prepares in silence becomes the one who rises in public. Number 5. Power respects power. The weak think power comes from being liked. They chase approval, soften boundaries, and hope kindness will earn them respect. But Machiavelli understood the darker truth. Power only respects what it recognizes as more power. People may admire goodness, but they obey strength. They may appreciate gentleness, but they follow authority. And if you lead with weakness, even accidentally, the world will treat you accordingly. Respect is not given freely. It is calibrated, measured, and calculated. When you present yourself as unsure, overly accommodating, or eager to please, others instinctively lower your value, not out of malice, but because human nature gravitates toward confidence, certainty, and self-command. Power speaks its own language. It's in how you enter a room, how you say no without apologizing, how you hold boundaries without explaining yourself, how you refuse to shrink when someone tries to intimidate or belittle you. Power respects the person who does not bend easily. Power respects the person who carries themselves like they belong. Power respects the person who demands mutual value, not one-sided loyalty. This doesn't mean aggression, it means presence. A calm, unshakable center that communicates, I don't need your approval to exist. When you embody power, people feel it long before they understand it. Their tone shifts, their behavior adjusts, their boundaries soften because yours are firm. In the hierarchy of life, you rise not by asking for respect. You rise by radiating the kind of strength that makes respect the only possible reaction. Power respects power, and when you carry it within yourself, the world has no choice but to respond. Number 6. Timing is everything. Power doesn't belong to the strongest, the smartest, or even the most ambitious. It belongs to the one who moves at the right moment. Not too early, not too late. Machiavelli understood that timing is the invisible force that shapes victories and disasters. Act too soon and you look desperate. Act too late and the world has already moved without you. But act precisely when the moment tilts in your favor, and even small actions create massive impact. Most people fail, not because they make the wrong decisions, but because they make the right decisions at the wrong time. Timing demands patience, it demands awareness. It demands the discipline to wait when every part of you wants to rush forward, and the courage to strike when others hesitate. Watch people, watch situations, watch patterns. Life repeats itself more than it changes. If you learn rhythm, you learn control. A strategic delay can be more powerful than immediate action. A well-timed silence can speak louder than a speech. A single move at the right second can undo months of someone else's effort. And here is the secret. The world rewards the person who understands that time is not a river. It's a weapon. You can sharpen it. You can use it. You can turn it against anyone who underestimates you. The impatient are predictable. The impulsive are controllable. But the person who acts with perfect timing becomes unstoppable. Wait with intention. Strike with precision. Because in power, as in life, timing isn't just important. Timing is everything. Number 7. The end justifies the means. This is the line everyone fears because it strips away the comforting illusions people use to hide how the world truly works. Machiavelli never said cruelty, deception, or strategy were good. He simply understood this. Your results are what the world judges, nothing else. People won't remember how gentle you were. They won't remember how patient, polite, or self-sacrificing you tried to be. They will remember only one thing: did you succeed or did you fail? And because of that brutal reality, power demands an uncomfortable discipline. Do what is necessary, not what feels noble. Sometimes that means distancing yourself from people who hold you back. Music. Sometimes it means saying no when everyone expects you to say yes. Sometimes it means acting with cold logic instead of warm emotion. And sometimes it means choosing the move that protects your future, even if it offends, confuses, or discomforts others. People judge your actions through their emotions, but your responsibility is to judge your actions through their outcomes. The world rarely rewards purity of intent, only effectiveness of strategy. You must stop apologizing for doing what protects your goals, your time, your energy, music, your life trajectory. Those who criticize you aren't the ones who will save you when your dreams collapse. They won't pay your price, yet they want music to dictate your choices. Let them talk. Let them misunderstand you. Let them call you cold, distant, calculating. Because the person who reaches their destination wins. Music. And the one who wins rewrites the story and justifies every step it took to get there. In the realm of power, the path is often messy, music uncomfortable, and misunderstood. But if the vision is clear and the purpose, music, is true, the end justifies the means. Epilogue. 7 brutal truths. 7 principles most people will never understand, let alone practice. Society trains you to be open, to trust blindly, to seek approval, to follow every rule, to stay soft, predictable, controllable. But you're here because you want more. You want strength, you want clarity. You want power, the kind of power that comes from understanding human nature at its core. Machiavelli didn't write for the comfortable. He wrote for those ready to rise, for those done being used, for those who refuse to music be powerless ever again. Now the real question is this: which lesson will you apply first? Tell me in the comments. Your answer says everything, music, about the person you're becoming.